Hi there and welcome into my channel. Today I've got a wee Halloween card make for yous. I hope yous like this, so we'll put yous up and get started. Okie dokie. This card actually is a fancy fold card. These bits pop in, fold in and fold down. So that's the front of the card. Open it up and it pops out. And if you can leave these bits sticking forward, but see if you push them back, the card will stay open, sitting on your mantelpiece or whatever. Right, so let's get to it. I've already cut out my mats and layers here. So we've got a black mat, and I'll put my coloured mat onto that first for the inside. I've got a wee wobbly bit at the bottom. Better. Again, it's the Echo Park papers. If you're looking for the Echo Park papers, I just bought mine off of eBay. But if you put in like Halloween paper pads and things, it wasn't coming up. So I started putting in brand names, and that was bringing up paper pads, etc. and sellers. Okay. As the saying goes, it's double-sided tape for just now and wet glue forever. And if you put wet glue on the top of your double-sided tape, it just helps it move around a wee bit, gives you a wee bit of wiggle room. This card size is, these cards are the pre-packed ones from the range. They're not exactly 6 inches, they're about 5 1/4 or 5 3/4. They're just short of 6 inches, which is fair enough, because if you've only got a 6x6 paper pad, excuse me, if you only have a 6x6 paper pad, then the paper pad that you've got is going to give you enough to trim a wee bit off and have a border, you know. Sometimes if your cards are bang on 6 inches, if you want it to cover, then it's just that wee bit short. But with these, you can get a wee bit cut off them. There we go, just looking to centralise that. Now I'm going to do the same again in the top, and you can see I want the stripes to go together. It doesn't really matter, you would think it doesn't really matter looking at it, but there is a slight difference. And if I've got anybody watching in the States that's near that weather, please stay safe. Stay away from it if you can. And I hope everything's okay for you. Works out okay. My friend's son just landed in Florida yesterday. But I know Florida's not anywhere near it. But I'm just thinking of the people that are. So a wee bit of wet glue just to give it a wee wiggle. Okay. So what's your weather like in the UK? Ours actually isn't too bad today. Yesterday it was miserable, it was rotten, it was wet all day, it was windy all day, it was frozen, and it was very dark. Today we've got a wee hint of the sun coming through the clouds. Don't be laughing. That's it. Okay, right, now I need my scoreboard up. Now you could just bend it and fold it in half, but that doesn't give you a good crease. But what I do is bend it and give it a wee nick where I want it to be. Ruffle it. So what you're doing as you're getting your straight edges, you're not going to go from point to point with your score lines. You're turning it and you're going halfway between your points along the straight edge, and you're going to come straight down, and you're going to do that on two sides, so you'll have a cross going through your card, okay? Scoring tools inside. I've got two of the Crafters Companion things. I keep one in the house and I use one outside. They're quite good. You see? There's your diamond in your top, your diamond in your bottom, and we need to do lines across to them. And that'll give you your folding part. Okay? Turn it over. And this is where you put it point to point. Move it up a wee bit and you might be able to see it. And you fold it in half. Follow your wee crease line. Get in. Right. It isn't hard once it's all folded. Reinforce your score lines with a score tool or your bone folder, whatever you've got. Okay, that's your mechanism for your inside. So let's decorate this now. I'm putting this black square on the bottom. Bit double-sided. Anybody that was waiting a parcel from me, the parcels were delivered yesterday, posted yesterday, so they should be with you soon, I would think. Some of them will be sooner rather than later. The ones that are going across the water, they'll be a wee bit later, as usual. Sylvia, I got you a ribbon, honey, and I sent it on. I got you one at each, and I took it off the big reels because the big reels are a nightmare for the postage. So I took it off the reels and I folded it flat for you, so I hope that's okay. Oh, you squint on it there. What's this? Right, now these wee bits. I'm going to do a mat and a layered, but I'm only going to do it on half of them, as you see. One up and one down. Now you could turn these mats over and have it upside down and have your coordinating paper, but personally I like the paper, the side that I've used. I like it all to coordinate. And I'm just going to use wet glue on this because it's a bit small. There we go. The wet glue I'm using here just now is Anita's glue. Oh, move the top layer a wee bit. Better. Mason! Room first. Room before you go on your game. I don't know why this is a wee bit bigger. The edge of it. There we go. One down, one up. And the same again with this. I see all the Halloween things are starting to come into shops now. Fast and Furious. I noticed Home Bargains have got some of the things in. And they've got costumes in, things like that. Right, for this next bit I would use your red liner tape so that it's really stuck, because this is your mechanism part and you don't want it to come to pieces. Now, you can get your ruler out and you can measure this if you want. You're looking for the middle, that's 13.5. I've got a piece of paper underneath. Yep, 13.5. So half of 13, 6.5, and half a half is a quarter. So it's 6 3/4. 6 3/4. So have we got a wee pencil? Let me see about there. I'm not even marking it, I'm just going to eyeball it. Now don't put this right on your fold, put it down just a tiny wee tick from it. Just a wee bit. See that red tape? See, as soon as it grips, that's it. Okay. My folding's off a wee bit in this one. But it doesn't matter because it still opens. Try and be as perfect as you can though. Or as accurate as you can, not perfect. Right, fold that end over. Open it up. Push them in and it'll hold it open for you. So that's that. Then it's just to decorate, and you can decorate it any way you want. So okay, this is the decorating part here. I've got one in my cards that I made yesterday. It's just the witch with the boo, and I've got the flags up the top. I don't know if you can see, I've got a wee dot there. And this was one of the squares, and I cut it in quarter. Then I folded a wee bit over, and it's given me a pocket. And I've just stuck it on 3 sides. So that wee card's going in there. So whoever we send this to, excuse me, they can pull this out and use it again. Or do whatever they want to do with it. I've got some of these stamp sets here that I've stamped out and coloured in. I got these for a friend of mine, gave me these. Let's see, I'm going to have an orange witch. I think I might have the kind of yellowy orange one. Right, so for the inside, I'm going to have a wee bat. I'm going to have him flying, I think. Do I want that kind of bat? Let me see if I've got another one. I've got a different one here, I'll use that one. Because that's better. Right, just push them to one side for a wee second. Right, and I have a piece of acetate. You'll not be able to see that probably. You see it shining? So I'm going to cut just a piece of acetate, maybe about 1.5 inches long. And I'll put the other bit up here on my table and a piece of sticky tape for after. And I'm going to stick the bat onto that, and then I'm going to stick it behind there. And you need a piece of red liner tape for this. So, piece on the bat, on his back. Come on. Then stick it onto your acetate, or turn it over and stick acetate on that way. Okay, and then you can shape him if you want to shape his wee wings, or her wee wings, whatever you want. And I'm going to run my finger along the acetate to give it a wee curl. Then you want to flip it over and stick a piece of acetate on the inside here. Like on underneath of it. There. Just trying to catch the end. That red liner tape's a nightmare. And then you're going to stick that end round the back, so as it looks as if it's upside down, but it isn't really. Then I'm just going to curl it a wee bit. There, and the wee bat's hanging down. Bend that a wee bit. There we go. Let me see where my wee spiders and things are. Yeah. That's one set. I've got my wee spiders and my cutouts and things. I've showed you them all before. Showed you them a few times. And I just want one wee spider to hang down at the side of my card. I'm going to cut his web bit there because it's a bit too long for me. Let's chop a piece off. There. Get your white pen out. Couldn't see it for looking for it there. Highlight your wee spider. Yeah. Now you could do some faux stitching and things like that round about your black bits, but I'm not going to bother with there today. And I would put a Halloween or something like that. I'll maybe put 2 words on it, I think. Now if you're sending this out, you could either write on the white panels that are there on the front, or you could stick another wee panel on the back and just put your writing on the back of the card. Because people often wonder that, where do you put your writing on these cards? Yeah, so that's the inside. Okay. On the outside now, I did have a piece of card, and I'm going to cut it so as I've got a long banner. I'm going to cut it a bit there. And again, remember, just cut it up the middle. Cut it from the edges to the top of wherever you've cut it to. And that'll give you your wee fishtail banner. Piece of tape, stick it down. Before I stick it down, I have a coordinating banner here. Now I'm going to stick it the same way, that way again. A bit long, pull it in a wee bit. And then I think I might just do, I might have one coming out the other way, I think. That's sticking too fast. Yeah. You can see that, just the way I've stuck them on at the back there. Again, some wet glue. And I'm going to stick this down from the top. There we go. And put a wee bit of glue along the banners just to hold them down. And then there's my wee bitch that I've coloured in. I used Pro markers for the wee bitch. I like the Pro markers. Pro markers were the first kind of alcohol markers on the market. They were designed for graphic designers, and of course crafters just jumped on the bandwagon and started using them. And I liked them when I was at college. And I have got others. I've got Spectrum Noir, and I've got the full range of Spectrum Noir as I have for the Pro markers. But I still prefer the Pro markers. I think they're easier to coordinate, the Pro markers. They have better, there's no such a wide gap in the colours. going to stick the wee bit on there. With the Spectrum Noir ones, I think you have, it goes like from orange to yellow. But with the Pro markers it goes orange, orange, yellow, 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 orange. You know, it's got steps and stairs of colour. Now do I want the wee pumpkins? Let me see. I think I will have the wee pumpkins the same as I did there. And I'll put it there. And there. And can you see with that one, I've just put a wee piece of black card underneath the pumpkins just to ground them a wee bit. And I'm going to do the same again. And all I've done was a wee piece of black card, cut it into a bit of shape, like a wee hill. Glue on the underside, stick it down to the bottom, and then stick the wee pumpkins on. So we'll stick the one there. And then I'll put this one there. Just to the side and to the front a wee bit. Right, so there you go. Done this to the side for you. There's one Halloween card. You pop it open. That's what it looks like on the inside. Another Halloween card. Pop it open. And there it's there on the inside. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that today. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, a like and subscribe. Please tell your friends where I am. Share the YouTube love. And I'll see you all again the next time. Bye.